What's the price today? The price for
82,000.
82,000, right?
Yeah. Let me
BTC.
set up the mail again. You can see your video.
Oh, ever since
Maybe you move move to your left so they can anchor your face in the center. You can
move the
see.
camera slightly to the right.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Let me. I send you.
So it has gone. It has gone. Actually, this was February, end of February. It
Yeah,
gone
yeah, that's right.
down before, and then it went up to stay above 90,000.
Yeah,
So last week it just keep going down, and now it's staying. Uh, Now it's 19, right? So 12 days ago, it
yeah,
went below 90,000, and then it went even to 77,000,
yeah.
and then now it's hanging up at 84,000 range, 84,000 range. Yeah.
Before we sharing some data information, let's say good morning to everyone. Uh, Today is
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you again. Today is Wednesday,
Wednesday, yeah, 9, 19
19th of
March,
March.
yeah, and we have never been on live two lives on the live stream nearly 3 weeks, yeah. That's why a lot of things changing, yeah. We got a lot of information we want to share all of you. Last 3 weeks, Bitcoin from 80,000 plus now is have the correction until it's only 82,000. Yeah. And due to some geopolitics, yeah. Mr. Nicola, could you say something about the geopolitics? What happened with
Geopolitics.
yeah,
Actually, this time around it's more like mainly Trump and the stock market crash that affects Bitcoin price as well. Yeah,
yeah,
so there are people or rather analysts around in the market that says, "Oh, okay. Here's the thing: the whole world knows that the U.S. is having like 3 point. Let me see how much already. 3 point US debt, 3 US debt. That is now like about 3.7, 3.8 trillion. Oh no, 37 or 38 trillion, something like that. Yeah,
36, yeah,
30,
36
nearly
trillion.
nearing 37 trillion. Right now
Yeah,
it's 36
mm,
point 6. So it's nearly 37 trillion.
yeah,
So there are people, analysts there that says, oh, see because they need to refinance the U.S. government. They need to refinance 7 trillion. Did I
yeah,
say billion? Trillion, right? The
mm,
7 trillion. So uh, 7 trillion in debt over the next, which means there are a lot of things for Trump to do. Yeah. So they are saying that, oh, Trump is setting up the stock market crash so that they can somehow spend uh, this amount of money to pay off some debt. Otherwise, if the stock market keep going up, it will make things very, very difficult for Trump in the next 2 years. Yeah, because there's a midterm election anyway, right? Yeah,
yeah,
so he definitely doesn't want to get kicked aside during after the midterm election. Yeah, so that's what the things that uh, people are saying that Trump is focusing on. Yeah.
yeah,
So of course, right now he is also trying his very best to fight the tariff war with China, which we all know that uh, in his first term before Biden took office, he fought the same war and it didn't turn out too well. This time around, the result is expected to be similar because China has become stronger ever since Joe Biden's era. Yeah, so now it's more difficult for Trump to fight a tariff war. So that is why a lot of businesses they are looking at things a lot more differently, and of course, we- uh, in a in a macro perspective, a lot of these large organizations they have started investing in BTC ETF and all as well. Yeah, so we are seeing all of this. And in fact, this morning, I saw an article talking about South Korea. South Korea Central Bank, they are trying to, or rather they are launching, uh, they are tokenizing the deposit and the CBDC trial will start in April with 100,000 people. Yeah, so this is like it may not be directly linked to what Trump is doing there, but it is definitely directly linked to how much confidence people have in US dollar. Because
Mm.
if even the president is not so confident in his own currency, in his own country's currency, then his ally countries will probably be thinking, okay, we should try to do something in order to save ourselves in times of emergency as well. Yeah, so in times of emergency, people will want to use something that doesn't have to go through US dollar. Yeah, yeah. So CBDC is like probably the best way in the future to do transaction that doesn't go around the footprints of the US dollar. And because we all know that once we pay money, pay pay for things using the SWIFT in US dollar, you will know that the money is going to take 2 weeks to come into the account of our payee. Yeah. So and we are talking about businesses. When we order things from overseas, we have to use a SWIFT code. We have all those things in order to pay to our customer or pay to our supplier. Yeah. So some of my friends they are in hardware businesses. They purchase a lot of things from China, from other parts of the world, and most of it they have to use the TT transfer using the SWIFT and all. So the money usually goes one round to US and then come back to their supplier. And of course, US tracks every single cent that has to deal with their dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so countries like South Korea, which is very good friend of US, uh, the USA, so they are exploring and launching all this CBDC thing, and this is a sign to us that okay, maybe we should maybe what China has been doing correct way. Yeah, it may not be the perfect way because nothing is perfect, right? Yeah, so maybe that will be the way for the future because there are always someone need to light the path in order for the rest to follow. Yeah, so that is what is happening right now in South Korea and also what has been happening in the US market. The stock market crash is quite a serious thing, and looking at BTC now is falling to 84,000. So it's more like okay, if I want to buy Bitcoin, I want to make sure that the Bitcoin go down in price so that I can buy more of it.
Yeah.
uh,
And now Bitcoin price go down 82,000. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
82,000,
as
right?
when I check our latest slide about the Bitcoin could belong to 81,000 if 85,000 support break. Analysts warn. Yeah, I still remember this guy. We also think about when when the price Bitcoin around 86,000 or about 90,000. Yeah. A lot of things happening. Yeah, and then we see the when we afraid when the price went down, but we see some company like Metaplanet had purchased 150 BTC around 12 million to bring its total holding around 3,200 Bitcoin. Yeah. Um, it's also time for some of the big players accumulate uh, uh, to accumulate the BTC. Yeah, because they know in the long term, yeah, Bitcoin price will go up.
Yeah,
Yeah. Uh, yeah, Mr. Nicholas, what do
yeah,
you say?
I agree with you. Because in the long term, the Bitcoin price definitely will go up.
Yeah,
That's according to the track records, the historical price movement. Yeah, so
yeah,
when it moved to 82,000, it is like telling you and I, it's
yeah,
not a bad idea to get in, enter the market right now and bring in some Bitcoin to your account, so
yeah,
that when you go up to 150,000 and all, you will start to see the fruit coming.
yeah. We still have uh, we still have 3 months.
Yeah,
Today, this month is March, and we have 3 months until June, because as I see the Fed uh, two around 2 to 3 a.m. today, Fed announced that he will not decrease. That means decrease the interest rate.
mhm,
So this is the properly on the on June, because properly of the Fed will decrease on May. We have 81.6%. Fed will keep this interest rate the same as today. Um, Today is 100%. Fed will keep the interest rate. On May also we see the percentage. Fed will still keep the interest rate, um, but we see on June, 18th of June, the percentage Fed decrease is around 54%. Yeah, 54% is thinking that the Fed will decrease um, the interest rate to the 400 to 425 points. Yeah, that's why we need to wait the next 3 months to know that to see the market can recover higher and higher. Um, because in the beginning, Mr. Nicholas also shared to us some of the U.S. national debt, U.S. and national debt, and uh, how the market now, how the stock market this day, and with the Fed, some of the key point of the Fed meeting. Um, Chair Jerome Powell and his colleague vision, which have advocated a patient approach in which they don't need to be in hurry to do anything. That means they still don't do anything in next 3 months. Yeah. And uh, that's why we see the market a little bit shaking to make people feel fears of something now. When the people feel fear, yeah, we see some of the big whales accumulate to buy. Yeah, it's a chance for them to buy. And the next information about the feeling, we see the crypto ETP faced 1.7 billion in outflow at the Bitcoin products. She continued decline consecutive week. Yeah. This information I got from the corn of the cat is a fact and first. Yeah, it's in some fact and first. That's why we also see some first news and we also see some good news to see how the market, how the people thinking, how some of the investor thinking. And last week, I also want to share something about the Bitcoin's spot ETF. Now we see the money inflow in the Bitcoin spot ETF on Monday, yesterday. Um, that's this is the days in the U.S. time, yeah, on the 17 March, Monday 17 March. But on today 18 March, we see the outflow a little bit. Let's see how, because we see a lot outflow from last week. And now this week, when the Fed go now to see something, not to keep the interest rate to see how, and we also see this news a little bit neutral. But if we compare with the data about um, the data fear and risk, yeah, the fear and risk in the coin market cap around 22, yeah, it was still a little bit fear, yeah, fear the market when this go down. It means that yeah, if we accumulate, yeah, it's also a good time to buy and keep buying a little bit, yeah, not invest so hard in this unknown market at this time, yeah, because the data show that until June we will see the light when the Fed increase. But in some the other part of the world, we see some country they decrease and they have some information to let to pump more money into the market to let the people spend more money. Yeah, that's why still have a balance in this. Yeah, that's and we hope that the Bitcoin price and the other coin will go up soon. In uh, I also think that it will skyrocket next 3 months, not at this time. This time may hang around and maybe have a little bit decline. Yeah. Sometimes with the mark 82% is still firm as hard for some it look like support level, yeah, support level for the market, yeah. Today we also see some the other news about Solana, yeah. This one on the Cointelegraph, the first trading days of the Solana future seemingly saw a little bit excitement according to analysts at the K33 K3 shots. Trading volume of the Solana reached 12 million compared to 102 million for Bitcoin and 31 million for Ethereum on their launch day. This is the Solana future on the CME. Yeah, this information is positive information, and we also see um, beside of of the market, traditional market, and now we see some of the altcoin still have a chance to back on the race, like Solana and TRX, the John coin. But with the Ethereum, yeah, we see because Ethereum turning a little bit hard of this season. Yeah, we some people are still thinking, still hope that Ethereum will have a chance to go further. Yeah. And the reason why the town call back to the race because we see the Paran, the CEO of the Telegram have been released and fly fly out of the French to uh, the news released recently a few days ago. Yeah, and we also hope that you have enough information for today's sharing. Yeah. Before we complete the live stream, I want to share with you the correct goal, uh, the correct goal. Last time we do the
Yes.
BCA buying daily, remember? And now we want to keep do the BCA every single. Let me check that. Yeah, with some coin of us. Where's our BCA? This where uh, where, uh, portfolio portfolio. I still think we still have the portfolio. Here my portfolio. We do the BCA buying the crypto $10 each of a crypto weekly. So after the latest of buying on um, 5th of March, 5th of March, uh, we have today is we have two week not buying. So today we will buying triple. That means instead of $10 today, we will buy $30 to make the balance for this $30 of the 0.04. How 30 30 0, you make it $30, $31 for 9 or 2, 30, yeah, $30 being to $30 XRP. Mm, sometime Mr. Nicholas, yeah, you want to share something? Let
Oh,
us
nothing.
know before we complete the live stream
Oh,
today.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can
Maybe just a few words to remind our listeners.
yeah,
Yeah, because now that since the BTC price is on the low, of course, we must constantly remind ourselves to do due diligence. Yeah, because
yeah,
when coins in the low, we tend to look into altcoins, right?
yeah,
So when we look at altcoins, always new altcoins coming up in the market. In fact, just 2 days ago, I saw an article Binance have this meme coin that was actually shooting to the roof from I'm not quite sure how much to 300 over dollars. So all these things they seems good, but of course when if we invest in such coins, we need to be careful uh, when to stop or when to exit the market.
yeah,
Sometimes when the price suddenly shoot up to the roof, it may not most of the time it may not continue to go further up. It may just suddenly took a turn and drop off the cliff for no reason. Yeah.
yeah,
So of course, like Mr. Richard is doing right now, he is not putting everything in one basket. You can see that even though this is the it's just a way to show us show the listeners how to do some trade and
yeah,
all. That the bucket is evenly spread out so that if there's a loss, it's just going to be minimal and not everything. Because if we put 100% into one single
yeah, that's right.
token or coin, And if that thing falls in price, we lose everything that has to do with our account because we only buy one. Yeah. So if we spread out our market, uh, imagine just look at this current one. For only BNB is in the red, the rest are in the green. So sometimes it may be different. It may be the opposite, or it may be 50-50. But at least we know that we may lose a little bit, but we can earn more later.
Yeah, that's right. And we also want to say that when we do invest some other crypto, we must do research clearly more about, because now at this time a lot of projects they also will coming out and with a uh, good point, good view to approach a lot of newcomer, and that's why the best way is do more diligence, do more research before we commit to buy something. Yeah, that is some point we want to share, and we hope that you have success in your portfolio. Yeah, and hope to see you in our next live stream. Yeah, see you in our next live stream.
All right. See you in our next live stream. We hope you make some money, and remember